Is this the end of drones in the USA? My inbox has been blowing up a little bit recently because the FCC just dropped some documents and some findings on what we can actually bring into the country if you're in the USA. We're going to break it down, talk about what that means. Are all drones banned forever in the USA? You're never going to be able to fly again. Is there some legal loopholes we might be able to jump through? Do they actually have the ability to do this, or is life going to continue as usual? So let's break it down, talk about what actually happened and what that means for the future of drones in the USA. And I'll start off by saying this first and foremost. Nobody truly knows the full impact that this is going to have. Reading these rulings today, it is very ambiguous. Nobody has a crystal ball unless you're directly related to the administration and finding out what is happening. And number two, these things can change on a dime as well. So let's kick it off and find out exactly what they said, what that means, and anything coming into the USA now that is not made in America. Can you still get that when it comes to FPV and our drone components? So the first part I'm going to talk about is what they actually said themselves. And I'm going to link all the documents down below so you can go read them for themselves. But essentially, the FCC put out a list and said everything is going to be added to the covered list surrounding drones, which includes like flight controllers, communication systems, your cameras, batteries, motors, your battery chargers. Everything that you see behind me is technically can be put on that coveted list, so you're not going to be able to bring it into the country. And this isn't even talking about DJI or anything like that. This is like the DJI ban, which is going to happen in a couple of days, and I fully expect that to happen. This is talking about everything. So a very far-reaching, wide-casted net, anything drone-related. It looks like the FCC is saying, hey, you're not going to be able to sell that in that country. It's going to be illegal to get it in here. You're not going to be able to sell it. You're not going to be able to import anything that is not made in the USA into the country unless the Department of War signs off on it and says, hey, that's okay. Now, there are some clarifying documents that say, oh, if you've already got an FCC certified drone that you legally purchased, you're going to be able to continue using that. However, things like batteries or motors, which are on the list, you've never needed FCC certification before to use them, so you're not going to have FCC certification anyway, because that's just not how it works, which brings us on to a really important part. The FCC, well, that's all about, like, their jurisdiction is all about communication. This motor here does not actually communicate with anything. This LiPo battery here doesn't do any communication. There's a block of energy that we use right there. This is where the wording is extremely strange, that they've chosen to put things on that list like motors, like batteries, like battery chargers, because they have nothing to do with communication. So I fully expect that, oh, what was that? That scared me. I thought that was a snake. So I fully expect vendors to still be able to sell this, or at least take this to court and say, hey, I don't think the FCC is going to be able to stop me selling this LiPo battery. I know you've copied it onto that covered list, but do you have the power to actually do that? Prove to me that you're in charge of communications, and that means you can also control batteries, which have nothing to do with communications right there. So that's the first thing that's going to happen. Number two, there is already a whole bunch of stock in the USA, so it's not like things are going to dry up and vanish overnight. Please, if you are watching this, do not go and panic buy. You don't need to buy up hundreds of different motors or anything. There is still, even if it did go illegal tomorrow for even to buy or get a new part, there is still so much stock you are going to find in the USA. And it is a little bit like, you think of the DJI. Yes, it evaporated from a lot of first-party vendors, but then we got some Flywoo stuff in here, and then you're still able to find it on the grey market. The long story short is, no one truly knows. Now look, it is an extremely dark and concerning and just absolutely absurd use of language in the document. I don't expect the FCC to, I didn't expect them to come out with something that is so just vague in what that actually means, and also talking about things which they don't actually have jurisdiction over. It's pretty scary, but the long and short of it is we don't know what is going to happen. And like anything with this administration, it can change on a dime, and there's a lot of things behind the scenes which they never really inform the public about. Now, why are they doing this? Number one, I suspect that it is all about making some people very, very wealthy. There's going to be a couple of companies over in the USA, if they can start making their own flight controllers, get them on a list that for sale, that's what hobbyists and everybody is going to purchase. Remember, there are some direct connections between family members and also the current administration over there in the States. And number two, maybe they would just like to reduce the amount of components and access to this technology for users, for the public out there. Maybe they don't want you to actually have these drones. Like, that's my little tinfoil hat on here. I know you can buy assault rifles and things like that, but you know what? Trying to buy a little whoop like this with a little VTX on there, maybe they don't want you to have that anymore. So at the end of the day, please don't go panic buy. It is extremely concerning, the wording that they've used and just how far they're trying to spread that reach over there. I think legally there's going to be some objections to this and how they can actually regulate and control something like a LiPo battery coming in. And finally, no one has a crystal ball. We don't know what this will mean in a couple of months' time. So anyway, I wish this was some better news. I've been getting a few emails about this or a few messages on Discord, like people are freaking out. This is just trying to calm the flames a little bit and say, yo, it is bad, but we need to wait and see. That this might change very, very quickly. So anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think. Remember, look after each other. You are important. You are cared about. If this is making you feel anxious, just remember, you still have the gear that you have. We have an amazing community. FPV is an incredible place. And also, if you're around on Christmas and you've got no one to spend it with, I would love to hang out with you. I'm going to be doing a special Christmas live stream as well, so I'll go and see you over there. Anyway, also link like Mad Tech's video down there. We've got Gary's article as well, where he'll be talking about some things, so go and read that for yourself if you want to break it down. And that's about all I can talk about. That's all the information I have, because I don't want to do any speculation or anything like that. Like, that's the facts, and we're just going to have to see how it plays out. So stay tuned, I guess. All right, happy flying.